The following is an unscripted war game carried out by highly trained military operators. Attempting these actions without proper safety supervision and training could result in severe injury or death.
Okay, I might have saw some Op 4.
One elite soldier.
Whiskey, the rebels have downed one of our aircraft. You've got to find that pilot.
On a covert mission.
He's on the run.
He's headed south. Let's do it.
Against a highly trained opposition force.
Hopefully they don't have one guy just waiting out for me.
In a test of military skills and tactics. Will he succeed?
This is Whiskey. Mission status is as follows. Identify weapons. Mission completed.
Few have ever known the heart-stopping intensity of sighting down the barrel of an M4 on a covert military operation. Now, see it through the eyes of Spec Ops veteran Will Willis as he competes against combat-hardened opposition in the harshest environments. With 15 years' experience as an operator, he'll need it all to complete his Special Ops mission. Will Willis is on a simulated mission to rescue friendly pilots downed over an enemy nation. He also must eliminate any assets that the rebels are using to target and destroy Allied planes. In this episode, smoke grenades will indicate the targets that have been destroyed. Will has reached his insertion point. He doesn't know who or what he is up against.
I don't want to be here too long.
Whiskey. This is Command Central, over.
Will's commander on this mission is Master Sergeant Tom Minder, who will monitor and guide Will's progress from inside a remote command center.
Command Central, Whiskey, over.
Whiskey, a rebel force has been shooting down Allied planes and taking the pilots hostage. Your mission is to disrupt enemy operations. You will wipe out their communications tower to cut them off from outside support. Then proceed to destroy their mobile radar unit and capture or destroy their missile launcher. Stay on your toes. You must also be prepared to rescue any downed pilots and keep them out of enemy hands. Command Central out.
Whiskey out. Right now, on this map, you can see I got infilled right here. And I have to traverse this terrain. In this direction, that's a hilltop. This is a hilltop. This is all terrain that's ascending. So I have to gain all this altitude, continue movement to my objective, which is this hilltop that's over here in this vicinity. It's a comms tower. A lot of enemy activity around this area. Once I knock out their comms, then I can go after their other assets. If I start taking actions on them, and they can still call for backup, I'm screwed. So, first things first.
The enemy camp is 3 kilometers to the northeast. The opposition force, or Op 4, are beginning their patrol. They have a mobile radar unit and a comms tower, both in the southern area of their camp. They also have a house in the northeast of their camp, where suspicious activity has been reported. All of these assets will be protected by battle-tested soldiers with years of experience. Dave Thomas, 12 years in the armed forces, sniper champion, private military contractor in Iraq.
I know what this guy's gonna be thinking, so he better be on his game and better not screw up, because if he does, we're gonna be there and we're gonna kill his ass.
Alan Tafoya, 16 years in law enforcement, 4.5 years in national security, and descended from Jicarilla Apache trackers.
If your gun jams, there's always the alternative.
Randall Ross, weapons expert, 7 years Army MP, combat ops in Iraq.
When I'm playing a game like this, I have to win. That's just the way I go, go hard or go home.
Stephen Watanabe, U.S. Army Scout, combat operations and reconnaissance in Iraq.
These bastards that are trying to cross us, they're dead. They get in my sights, they're dead.
The Op 4 don't know how many operators they'll be up against, or when they will strike. But they do know that they need to develop a strategy to protect their assets. Meanwhile, Will is on the move, only 1 kilometer from his objective, and making steady progress.
Anytime that you have a ravine, the terrain has a tendency to force you to drop down and into that ravine, and that's something that I want to avoid. I want to travel not on the crests, not at the bottoms, somewhere in between there. That way I have good avenues of escape up if I get attacked from low, and I can haul ass down if I get attacked from the top.
Will and the OPFOR are both armed with military-issue assault weapons, M4s and M16s.
He can go semi-auto and knock off a lot of rounds, and then you can snipe off too.
It's a M16. It's good for mid-range combat. It is a very reliable weapon.
They're loaded with simunition, a non-lethal alternative to live ammunition that leaves a visible mark on impact. Available only to military and elite law enforcement, simunition is the closest thing to the real deal.
Oh, baby!
Yeah. When the scenario begins, eye protection must be worn at all times. And in normal training exercises, total head protection is also required. In this conflict, 1 shot to the torso equals a kill shot.
My tower is right over here. Check. Probably about 500 meters away, which means I have to cross through this. And you can see the rocks kind of come up like cliffs on the other side. So now I gotta be able to negotiate all these obstacles.
The OPFOR must protect assets over a 4 square kilometer area.
What I was thinking was maybe you guys could drive up there, check it out, drive back down, and then get up there and just sit and watch.
So you're thinking about every half hour, do a little patrol up there, take one of the vehicles?
Yeah, just randomly, you know?
Yeah.
Just randomly.
Because the OPFOR don't know what they're up against, and they can't cover all their assets at the same time, their strategy for guarding them is to execute random patrols. 2 of the OPFOR are on their way to check on the radar unit.
We're gonna dismount. I'm gonna be point. Make sure you turn around and watch our rear. Make sure this thing's not getting jacked. All right, all we're gonna do is just go up there, all right? That's what they call an IV line. You can't see over the edge, and it's a bend, prime for ambush. I'm gonna be ahead, give me 15 yards. So if anything happens, I'll have time to lay fire, and we'll bound back. If I do get fire, you're gonna step off a little bit, and I'm gonna run straight down this road. All right, we're gonna stay on this side for right now. Okay, push back a little bit just so you have eyes on the truck. I'm gonna push forward and just check it out.
With 2 of the OPFOR at the radar unit and the other 2 guarding their base camp, Will has a window of opportunity.
There's my tower right there. One of the hardest things to do when you're coming up on something like this is to control your breathing and heart rate. If your heart rate gets too high, the adrenaline starts pumping too high. What ends up happening is your vision narrows. My vision would narrow. And I'd get what's called in the operating world tunnel vision. So, the way that I do it is I just make my airway passages as big as possible. I'm pulling air through my mouth, through my nose, just so that my lungs can get as much O2 as possible and my heart rate stays down. If you get too excited, it'll get you killed.
1, this 4 over.
Go ahead, 1.
This 4, Roger. We just cleared the dish and are headed back down. Over.
Getting to the hilltop communication tower would take the patrol 15 minutes by foot, while leaving their vehicle vulnerable. So having checked the mobile radar dish, the patrol returns to their base camp.
Okay, I can see the bad guys. Check it out. Yeah, they're moving around quite a bit over there. Right there, underneath that tree, center mass of my screen, here's the bad guy tent. I got a vehicle. right, so definitely some bad guys down there. Okay, let's put on a show. Pins out. Smoke's out. Now let's go. Bye-bye. Right, I just blew up that comms tower. See it in the background there? Freaking getting the hell out of here. They're gonna be all over the place.
Aw, man, they hit the comms tower.
We go to the dish?
Yeah.
The OPFOR mobilize their entire team and head to their compromised asset, hoping to find signs that will tell them what size force they're up against.
We need to get up there. Alan, you gonna roll with me? You guys spread it out. Let's get up there. All right, listen, guys. Let's not disturb the tracks. Alan, you look for tracks. Follow Alan, just pull security for him. Look back down the hill, see if you can see any movement. Keep your eyes open. There could be an ambush waiting.
Hopefully they're flooding toward that objective, hoping to pick up my tracks or something. I did some anti-tracking techniques. I did some hopping from rock to rock. About most of the way down the hill, zigging and zagging. Hopefully that throws them off. A good tracker will be able to predict where the hell I'm going and take appropriate action. Hopefully they don't have a good tracker.
Boss, I see tracks. I think he stayed on the rocks to cover his tracks.
Smart.
Cut up through here. He was here. Come this way in the rocks. See? Right here. I can't tell if he knelt down or just staggered.
Or could be running, that's gonna leave a bigger print.
He's cutting south.
All right, guys, check it out.
We only got one set of prints up here, so I'm guessing we're up against only one single operator.
He's on the run. He's headed south.
Having completed his first objective, Will is evading the OPFOR pursuit. He's looking for an opportunity to make an assault on his next objective, the radar unit.
Whiskey, Whiskey, Command Central. Listen up, Whiskey.
Whiskey, go ahead.
Whiskey, the rebels are down one of our aircraft. The pilot is parachuted into enemy territory. You've got to find that pilot. Call sign Badger 11 and get him to safety. He's executing his EPA right now and heading for his rendezvous point. We'll send you his isoprep by encrypted email. I'll copy, Whiskey.
Roger that. Whiskey out.
Command Central out.
So I have to move into a more secure location in order to review this secure email, encrypted email.
The OPFOR have been given the coordinates for where the pilot went down.
We're gonna all get in a wedge formation so we can spread out and everybody get eyes on different sectors, and we're gonna go ahead and look for this guy.
The OPFOR are focused on their primary mission, capturing the pilot of the downed plane. This might also be their best opportunity to get the jump on the special operator who destroyed their communications tower.
Hey, there's a parachute. Watch your heads. Hey, I'm stopping right here. My 11 o'clock.
Alan, push it up over there. Get behind cover. Right now we're going after the downed pilot. He's probably injured or could be injured, so he's going to be slower. He's not going to be moving as proficiently, and he's not as skilled as the hit and run specialist that's out there. So, you know, I would like to go after him, but sometimes the mission's got to come first.
Shoot's right here.
Well, he went through the trees. That's why I tripped to hell. Another party might have picked him up.
Okay. Email's open. Looks like I got a down pilot I gotta pick up. He's on the move now to his pickup site. I'm gonna try to rendezvous with this guy at his pickup site. I'm just one guy. Now I have to move overland with a pilot in tow. He's got a broken leg. I'm screwed. All right.
2 to 1.
Go ahead.
Got tracks on this side. Goes through a riverbed.
Roger, good copy. We're going to,
Provide cover for you. Take a look at the area for tracks.
Looking at that chute over there. I thought maybe he might be injured, but just looking at the way he's walking, I don't see him dragging his feet or anything, so he's not staggering. He's walking pretty straight. It looks like he's going in a south to southeast direction. I guess he's doing pretty good, because what I'm beginning to see right here is his strides getting wider, so he's kind of breaking into kind of like a slight jog, or his footprints are getting wider.
Okay, so basically, I'm over here, okay? I've got the coordinates for my pilot. I see he's in the opposite direction from the radar dish. See, the dish is here, and the pilot's here. But that doesn't matter. He's now my primary mission. I've got to get him before anybody else does.
2, this is 1.
Copy, boss.
Roger, what do you got down there?
There's more tracks down here, and the tracks lead south, down into the canyon.
Okay, Roger. Just regroup back up here on me, and we'll redeploy from here.
I think we should go after them now. The tracks are fresh. Come on. Let me at them.
Negative, can't afford to lose you. 2 is 1, 1 is none. Come on back and we'll redeploy as a team.
You're the boss. I'm headed back up.
I just can't allow him to just roll out there and go after the trail, because you could easily track yourself into a hasty ambush, and we can't afford to lose any guys at this point.
All right, let's go get a pilot. Okay, I'm still gonna treat this guy as a little bit of a because I could just be watching him to ID my pilot from as far away as possible. If the bad guys get there first, they could set up a decoy to suck me in, try to use him as bait, or they could be watching him and I could walk into an ambush. So I do this very carefully, step by step.
All right, guys, check it out. Alan, he came across some prints down there heading south, one single set, so that's probably our down pilot, but he could have already hooked up with the operator that's out there. They're in the area, so be careful, but we need to move fast. We're gonna split up. Randall, Steven, you guys follow the tracks down the riverbed. Me and Alan are gonna go up top of the hill so we can provide overwatch for you, as well as keep an eye out on the other side of the valley. So keep your head on a swivel, be careful, and let's see what we got down there. Any questions? Let's move out.
The OPFOR suspect the pilot has already rendezvoused with his rescuer and is making his escape. But the pilot is actually in a hide site, just 350 meters south of the OPFOR. And Will is closing in on him.
Okay, there he is. At least I hope it's him. I've got his freaks, so let's give him a ring. Badger 1-1, Badger 1-1, whiskey, whiskey.
Badger 1-1, go ahead, whiskey, whiskey.
I'm coming up on you now. Don't panic, and just stay calm. Roger. Hey, how you doing, whiskey, Spec Ops? I identified you visually. Okay?
Roger that.
Do you have any injuries?
I got a hurt shoulder.
Hurt shoulder?
Yeah.
Any other injuries? You have any difficulty breathing?
Nah, I'm not
Anything
good.
like that? What about, can you walk?
Yeah, I've been walking.
How well? No broken ankles, nothing like that?
No, it's been good.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at this shoulder here. Real quick, watch that shoulder. All right. I'm gonna use this survival vest to kind of sling your arm up. Okay, so where did you land?
Somewhere right in here.
Right there?
Yeah.
And then where did you evade?
Went south. Came down along.
Okay.
This way.
Okay. So right now, all right, we're approximately right here. If bad guys are tracking you, they're coming down this way. We've got some good terrain here. All right, so what I'm planning on doing is looping around behind these guys and just maneuvering through here. They've got a pretty good encampment. We might beeline it over to this area and come up this way. Can you follow me?
Yeah, right.
All right, keep it tight. And if you need me to slow up or anything, just let me know. Okay. Need a hand?
No, I got it.
Okay. Command Central. Whiskey, over.
Whiskey, Command Central. Go.
Command Central, be advised. I have secured Badger 1-1.
We are on the move to our exfil.
Roger that, Whiskey. Good job. Continue to exfil. Command Central out.
Okay, I might have saw some Op 4. We might ambush him right now. I'm in a hasty position with my pilot. You got your gun? Copy that. All right. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Right there. Come on the other side of this tree. Where'd he go? There we go. There's one. There's two. I see two. Yeah. Right there. There's another guy right there. We're just gonna let these guys go by.
Having seen the enemy first, Will decides to remain undetected and make his escape with the injured pilot.
I didn't ambush him because there was nothing in it for me. If I got into a firefight with those guys and they win, they get the pilot, which is bad business all the way around. And the risk wasn't worth the reward for me. I don't win anything if I shoot them.
Whiskey, this is Command Central, over.
This is Whiskey, go ahead.
Aerial reconnaissance confirms that a dirty bomb's been brought into the enemy camp. They're storing it in an adobe hut to the north side. You will find and destroy that bomb. Break? In addition, the rebels have a Stinger missile launcher. We have reason to believe they're keeping the weapon in their vehicle. You will neutralize that weapon. I'll copy, over.
Command Central, be advised, Whiskey does have an injured pilot in hand.
Roger that, Whiskey. I'm aware of that. Continue mission, over.
How do you feel about that? Feeling up for it?
I guess so.
Well,
I have a choice.
not really.
1, this is 4. It looks like the tracks circled around to the north, and then we lost them. So we're just gonna head back and skirt along the east side of the road. Over.
Roger. We gotta get down there and check on our northern assets.
Hey, Alan, why don't you stay up here as an overwatch and I'll go down there and link up with them? Sound good?
4 of the 3, you want to move down, head to the Humvee?
The Op 4 leave Allen on the hilltop to keep eyes on their movement in case they draw out the enemy. Will and the pilot are also moving to high ground to scope out their next objective.
What'd you say? Okay, I got 2 movement on the road. Can't tell if they got...
Down low here?
No, up high. Run the road all the way up.
I see him.
Oh, wait a second. I see the hut.
Yeah, I see it too.
See it on the corner there, the left ass?
Yeah.
It's poking out there, yeah.
So right now, we're the predators, and they're the prey. Come get our bait.
I'm definitely hungry, ready for a kill today. Just can't wait to get some action.
Okay, Steve, you go ahead and pull security. Me and Rand are gonna go up and do a quick sweep.
Got that dirty bomb.
We got Big Bertha. Let's sweep the footprints.
We're erasing all our tracks. Next time we come here, we'll be able to tell if somebody else was here.
Command Central, this is Whiskey. We are approximately 250 meters southeast of the adobe hut. Break. There are 2, I repeat, 2 2 opposition forces there at this time. Break. It doesn't look pretty.
While Will waits for an opportunity to strike at his next objective, one hilltop to the north, Alan is at his observation post.
See, the birds are making noises right down here. And one trick that we do at home is we'll throw rocks to spook out anything out there. So say if I spooked out an elk, people are going to divert their attention to where the elk's running, and then it creep the opposite direction.
Right above our position. He must be watching the objective, reporting on whether or not he sees any movement. He's about 200 meters away. I want to take him out there. Take two comms, we can listen to what they're telling each other. So you want me to stay in this position? Yeah, stay in this position with the pack. With the pack, right. And watch for other guys. Yeah. Coming up on the left and the right.
2, this is 1.
Go.
Our dirty bomb is secure. Now we're going to sweep down this canyon and try to hunt this pilot down. Break. Come on down and join us. How copy?
Be there.
Alan is moving from his observation post to join the others. Across the ravine, Will is looking for a clear shot.
Go ahead.
How close are you to the road?
Maybe about 3 minutes.
Roger, good copy.
Badger 1-1, where is he in relation to me right now? He's about near 2 o'clock right now.
Moving a little faster, a little bit faster. Weapon slung.
He's gonna come around a rock any minute now. He's coming around, he's coming around.
Stay down, you're down. You're down. Stay there. Stay right there, don't move. Got you, right? Got you in the back. Did you feel it? Right in the back. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right. All right, you're down. Don't make comms with anybody.
Badger 1-1, Badger 1-1. Get on your horse. Let's go.
Copy that, grab in the back on the...
Radio, mine. Taking it.
2, this is 1. Let us know when you hit the road. 2, this is 1.
2, this is 1. Let us know when you hit the road.
Right now, you're on me coming down this road. Let's see if I can show you. There it is, right there. There it is. Right now, Humvee's on the move. Probably coming to look for this guy we just killed. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here.
It looks like our OP got busted. That's bad.
Yeah? What if his battery died?
Well, that's possible, but we still got to find him. So let's get back down there. His last known position, we'll start from there. Steve?
What's that?
Keep giving 2 a ring.
2, this is 4.
I'm worried that our guy's called, you know? He's not answering his radio. He would have been here by now.
Last communications we had with him said he was only 2 or 3 minutes away. Something obviously wrong's happened. Looks good. Steve, go ahead on point.
While the Op 4 search for their missing operator, Will is monitoring their movement with his stolen radio.
1-4. He got captured or killed over here. I don't want to take this trail.
Roger, I was thinking we'd get up here where we can see where this wood line is and then just start heading south.
So push up this mountain.
Just a little bit. I just wanted to see where the wood line ended.
It's about 50 meters in front of me.
Roger. Okay, hang a left and let's head south.
All right. Having the Op 4's radio is a huge advantage. It sounds like they're pushing through the wood line over there, and they're actually heading south. We're heading north towards their objective area. Hopefully they don't have one guy just waiting out for me. I would be really upset if one guy freaking took me out at this point. We're gonna go check it out. There's our house. Let's see what we can see when we get up there. All right, I'm at the building. So, cursory and walk around. Look for booby traps. Booby traps are a big concern right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this out. That right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try not to go in. It's a weapon of mass destruction. A dirty bomb of some kind. Don't go in. Don't go in. Stay out. Stay out. Could be booby trapped. Back out. Back out.
The Op 4 haven't found any trace of Alan, their missing tracker.
He wouldn't have came any more north of here. He was right up there, so.
Is this where he was at?
All right, let's double time it back to the Humvee, and we got to get back and check on our dirty bomb. Sound good? All right, let's move. So let's do this. Double time it back to that dirty bomb. Yeah, go ahead. Let's move.
They're on their way.
Giving up the search for Alan, the Op 4 quickly head back to cover their assets.
Smoke. Marking. Let's go. You see that? See the buildings marked?
Damn it! They hit the dirty bomb.
Set. Set, moving. I'm behind you. Push him left. Behind you.
Clear.
Right behind you.
He's just here. All right, guys.
With Alan coming up missing, not answering his radio, I thought maybe his battery went dead and he just kind of got disoriented or something. But this thing just got blown up. So I think you can listen to every move we've been making. So we got to change freaks.
Change your alternate freak right now. You got it? All right, listen up, guys. They're gone. Our dirty bomb's done. They're traveling too fast. We don't know what direction they went. They could have went back. They could have went to the east. They could have went northeast. You know, it's just too much to try to. We're not going to track them down. Our only option now is to set up shop and wait on them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Pretty much.
So let's go check on the other sites. It's a cat and mouse game. We've been the cat for a while. Now it's time to play the mouse.
While the Op 4 pull back to a defensive position near their encampment, Will and the pilot are on the move, planning their exfil strategy.
that big mountain right there, just on the other side of that. We got to cross that to get back into friendly territory. So we're gonna move. I want you just to stay beside me, and I'll watch our six. Last thing I want to do is have you take a shot in the back, you know, when it could have been me. All right, let's move. Let's move and just keep an eye on that road. I saw a camp from that radar tower when I blew it, so we might have a vehicle in that camp if we just make good time here. We just got to keep keeping on. Stay tenacious, stay alive, complete this mission, and get the hell out of here.
They've been using our distances between our assets against us. They do something, we chase them. We chase them, they're already out of the area. So that game's over. Now we just gotta adjust to a different game.
While the OPFOR begin to adjust their strategy, Will and his pilot approach the rebel base camp.
There's the Humvee. I want it, and I want the Stinger that's inside of it. We're walking through a pretty clear open area, but that's because I want to make good time. I am really hauling ass. Might even be a little too fast for this pilot's taste. But he's just gonna have to buck up. All right, we got a Humvee coming by this base camp over here. We're getting really, really close. I want to be able to see what's going on. Okay, we are really, really close to their base camp. They're probably getting together a new plan.
What I'm hoping for is the wind to die down a little bit and it's turn night so we can hear them. We know they're over there. They're on that side of the road. I wish the vegetation was thicker, quite honestly, because they'll be making a lot of sounds. I think our best bet right now is to wait on them.
I'm wondering if while they're freaking consolidating, reorganizing, if they might have their weapons off, they're changing their clothes, all kinds of like that. Might be a good time just to get in there and wipe them all out.
Will knows that at sunset, forces usually transition into night operations gear. Hoping to catch the rebels off guard during the changeover, Will decides to make his move.
We're 100 yards away. You stay here, pilot. You're just gonna stay hidden. All right. You got my pack. It's got water. It's got food in it. Okay. If this doesn't go off, you'll be able to grab that pack, sling it over one shoulder, and take off. I'm gonna try to get us a vehicle that's got the Stinger in it. You good with this, Captain? Yep. You sure? I guess I don't got a choice. You don't have a choice.
Will is planning to confront the rebels head-on. While it's an unconventional and dangerous strategy, if successful, it will provide the means for a rapid exfil.
Badger 1-1, this is Whiskey. I got a Humvee, I'm coming to you. Coming out of the wood line now.
Come on, let's go. Badger, hurry up. Looks like I got my Stinger missiles. They're in the Humvee. Come on, man. You all right? Let's go, let's roll, hang on. Good job, all right, man. Hang on to your butt. Command Central, this is Whiskey.
Go ahead, Whiskey.
Be advised, after action report follows.
Objective 1, infiltrate enemy AO, destroy comms tower. Objective complete, break.
Objective 2, recover Badger 1-1. Objective complete, break.
Objective 3, destroy dirty bomb. Objective complete, break.
Objective 4, exfil with Badger 1-1. Objective complete. How copy?
Solid copy, Whiskey. 4 objectives completed, and you're exfilling in the Rebels Humvee. Outstanding work.
Roger that. Moving exfil.
Time to kick that field goal.